Welcome back to Celebrity Harvey TV. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. If you vibe with the channel, please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe as we continue to have a moment of devotion. Thank you, Yahweh, because I want to get straight into it. So, I want to tell everybody the subject of the day is how to reign supreme. This subject's been on my mind for a long time, and it is an essence, it's a being, it is a characteristic trait, it is a lifestyle, it is an embodiment, it is a je ne sais quoi. Okay? Je ne sais quoi. That's what it is. So, with that being said, being supreme is a standard of quality over quantity, is also integrity, dignity. It requires all, like supreme, the word supreme comes with royalty, and it inquires a lot of things that has to do with abundance, wealth. Anything that is supreme is like, voila, spectacular, mise en place, like everything has its place, like, like everything is like upper echelon. Like, I don't even know how to really describe it, like on a level of like the highest level of being. So when we talk about reigning supreme, it is the essence of being who you are and reigning in that area, and also being the best at it, no matter what you do. And being in the top of what you do, in the top of your field, and also being an expertise at it. So, reigning supreme is more than just like a trend, or more than, it is a way that you go through life, even if you're at a regular job, in school, working a career, dealing with family, being a wife, being a mother, being a father, being a brother, being a sister, whatever dynamics you're in, you lead some type of role of leadership, and that's how you reign supreme. Even if you are the youngest, you can still reign supreme in being your own person, and also leading by example of being responsible, being level-headed, mindful, being kind, having etiquette, having manners. That's reigning supreme. Treating others as you want them to treat yourself. That's reigning supreme. Also knowing when to, fight, when to pick and choose your battles, and also knowing what to do when situations arise and when to walk away. Like what I just said, when to pick and choose your battles. Like knowing when to not even let a situation go there, because you can already read the energy and read the room that, oh, my essence, my energy is too supreme for this, so let me exit stage left and put myself in a better situation where the aura and the energy is flowing and I'm aligned with it. So these are things how we reign supreme is, I would say, eating healthy, drinking a lot of water, taking care of health, self-care. No matter how many days a week you do it, you need to do some type of self-care. Mental self-care, which is affirmations, daily self-talk, positive self-talk, weeding out and categorizing which thoughts need to stay and what doesn't need to stay, categorizing who needs to stay in life, who doesn't need to stay in life. So you can reign supreme, because if you don't reign supreme in what you do, you'll end up being envious and jealous of other people who you see living in their light and their glory. That's why this subject is so vital, because everybody's special. Everybody has a special glow, spark in them, which allows them to reign, okay, in their own essence, to bask in their own energy, as far as be in their own space, in their own lane, where they are going to attract their own vibe, which attracts their own tribe. So whatever vibe you're on, that's the tribe you're gonna attract. So if you trying to reign supreme in any type of field, it don't matter what you choose. Life is what you choose. You could choose to be whatever you choose to be, because it's all these choices we have to make these decisions for ourselves. Nobody can make these decisions for us. So, but whatever you choose, reign supreme in that. Be the best in that. Be the top cat. Be the top dog. You know, don't settle for second place or second best, because no, second to none. I remember even getting my hair done at a hair shop in LA called Second to None, because yeah, we the best. We ain't second to none because we number one, period. Like Nelly, he got the song, I am number one, because I can't ever be number two, and I for dang sure ain't gonna be number three. So reigning supreme, like, this is who I am. Like, I'm gonna reign supreme. Like, I don't care, even on my worst days, which I really don't even have none, because even if it's a worst day, it's never a worst day, because I'm alive and I didn't got through the day. Like they say, at the end of the day gotta end. So I'm gonna reign supreme no matter what. And still, even if I gotta cry through that day, promise you, by the day I'm gonna be smiling, shining, like nothing ever happened. You know what I mean? So, and putting my crown back on and holding my head high and keep on strutting like I'm on the runway. Okay? 24/7. That's how I'm moving, and that's how it's gonna be. So, and I say that to say, because certain people, you know, see individuals, maybe even yourself, you know, how you moving, you coming up, the glow up, you know, saw you down at one time, saw your transition, saw you go from nothing to something, and like, dang, I thought that person was gonna be like this, be like that. They're like, no, you already had it. You already had it in you. You knew who you was. Other people just didn't know. So while they were sitting back judging and flocking and watching, and, you know, pointing and gawking, not knowing that all the time, whatever was a setback was a setup for a major comeback. You was just being prepared. And like in other videos I say, you know what I'm saying, they thought they had more than you initially at the time. God had to give them more than you so you could see how they was gonna act with you. You know what I mean? If they didn't have more than you, you would never seen their true colors. You know what I'm saying? You never seen that they was not a genuine person, that they did not as kind-hearted as you, they're not as giving as you. You know, when it's their turn to be, you know, reciprocal, they not doing it. They making up excuses, but you know they got it. So it's like, that's why, you know, you have to learn who you're dealing with, because everybody not gonna love you the same way you love yourself. And if they don't love you like you love yourself, they gotta move. They gotta go around, because the essence and the agapiness that lives inside of you, how you're reigning supreme, it won't allow anything less than that. It will, your body, you will have an uneasy feeling. You will like, something's not right. It's a different feeling. It's not, the energy's off. It's not the same loving feeling that I feel, that I'm accustomed to being around. You know, because you could feel hatred, you could feel jealousy, you could feel envious, you could feel love, you could feel happiness. All these things are actual sensations, vibrations that you could feel moving through the universe. And you could pick them up in certain settings, certain places, around certain people. So with that being said, for anybody who is like not feeling like, you know, they not living to the best of their ability, they want to reign supreme, they want to be supreme in what they do, they want to be the best of what they do. Practice takes perfect. Sometimes you got to isolate yourself, put yourself in a situation where you're able to just meditate and focus on your goals, and so you can see them come to fruition. You know, like, write them down. That's the best way, because once you write it down, then you can execute it, actualize it, because execute, that's a different type of word, you know, that's a that you want to actualize what you want, is what you're seeing, what you're dreaming about. This is ways to reign supreme. Just stay in the essence of elegance, exquisiteness, being unique, being yourself at all times. Like, don't ever try to be nobody else. This is how you reign supreme, and always stay true to yourself. This is how you reign supreme in everything you do. And when people see you from the exterior, they be like, wow, what this person does, what he does or she does is something like nobody else does. I admire that. Let me find my own lane. Let me find, you know, not so copy, but, you know, admire and make it their own. So reign supreme in whatever you do. Toodles, peace and blessings. Until next time, love you.